Get to the action at Seminole Casino Immokalee. It is Vegas style 24/7 because just like Vegas, Seminole Casino never closes. It is pure entertainment anytime you want, and it is truly where paradise wins.
Are you ready for hurricane season? American Construction and Plumbing wants to help. John Burrows is their general manager. Good morning. Welcome back.
Good morning. I'm excited to be here once again.
Yeah, I know. Excited to have you here. You're pretty passionate about what we're going to talk about this morning, which I think is really crucial for homeowners to really make sure as we enter hurricane season. But really, I mean, just living here in Southwest Florida, all the rain we get, we can sometimes even get some pretty strong tropical storms. You want people to make sure they know what is in their insurance coverage.
Yes, I do.
And why is that? Do you feel that a lot of people really don't know?
They don't know.
Yeah.
They're not licensed insurance agents, so they don't know the language.
Mm-hmm.
We scan our policies and we see, yes, I've got water damage coverage. I've got this coverage and this coverage, but we don't go and look at the exclusions, which actually will zero out the coverage you think you have.
Well, and I'd imagine that you've seen this before where you go into somebody's home who's had some kind of water damage, and you're kind of seeing firsthand the frustration that it can cause homeowners if they're not going and checking and making sure what they have.
Yes, we do. Unfortunately, we're on the back side then. Now, they've got thousands of dollars worth of damage between the actual water and or the mold, only to find out that the extra money they paid for mold coverage isn't there.
Mold, a huge problem here in Southwest Florida, right?
Well,
I mean, this is...
Yes, we've got almost always, we've got a very high humidity. And because of that, if we don't control the humidity in our home, then mold is going to grow.
It grows fast, too. Well, regarding home insurance protection, how do we know what we have? What do you want, homeowners to know and to realize this morning as they're watching?
If your insurance agent has not sat down and reviewed your policy with you, you need to make an appointment and with him or her and go out and have them cover line item by line item. First of all, I would ask them, what am I not covered for? So we'll know what additional things we need to add to our policy. And under what conditions might I not have coverage? And if you're not comfortable with your insurance agent, find somebody else that will do a review for you, do an audit on your policy.
Is that something that you think should be done every year, certainly right before hurricane season, or how often, do you think it should be done?
You can have the same insurance policy you think that you had last year, but the language could very easily change subtly.
Well, because the laws change, too.
The laws change. Well, the insurance companies lobby our insurance commissioner to make changes in our policies, and they don't announce that. So it's very important that every year when you get a policy, you make an appointment, go see your agent, and have him or her go through it line item by line item until you understand it. And if they can't make you understand it, go somewhere else.
Well, and it's interesting, go somewhere else. Are there, when we first moved down here, I know from personal experience, there wasn't a whole lot of companies that were, it was kind of a little bit more limited. But we were chatting, and you think there's a lot more options now.
Well, we should always look at it for an independent agent that will offer multiple insurance companies. And it was where you had 2 or 3 companies that were writing, and then Citizens who would take you if they denied you. Citizens is now still writing policies, but they're referring us to other companies that have come into the market in the last few years and are giving us a lot more options.
Well, and what I love about you, John, is you're not an insurance agent. You don't represent an insurance company, but you, again, see on the back end of what the frustration is for homeowners if they're not making sure the insurance end is tied up correctly.
Yes, and I've seen them have to write checks, thousands and thousands of dollars out of their bank account that they thought they had coverage for.
Well, and that's what's so frustrating. When you know that you are paying for premiums, you assume that you're being covered for some of this stuff, and you're not.
Yes.
So I guess if our policy doesn't give us adequate coverage, though, what can we do? Like, you all of a sudden you're sitting down, you're going, okay, this isn't what we need.
Well, let's say we're halfway through our policy period. We think, well, I've got to wait until this policy is done before I can do anything about this. Well, here we're fixing to start hurricane season. If you realize if water gets in my home and I can't see it, I don't know about it, and mold grows, and then I've got this exclusion here. It says if it's leaked for 14 days or more, they're not going to pay for the water damage.
And you say that's a common one that's in
That's
insurance
it. It's in there.
policies
Look
right
at your
now.
policy. It says whether you see the water or not. If it leaks for more than 14 days and it causes mold, fungi, mildew, rot, we're not going to pay. So if that exclusion, if you see it in there, you need to change it, and you don't have to wait till the year end. You can change your policy at any point in time.
Yeah.
One new policy will supersede that one.
Well, as we close here, I know you were nice enough to say, hey, even if you have a question about your insurance agent, or maybe have some questions about, insurance companies, to call you, whether it's, questions about the mold or anything like that, but you can maybe also help them steer kind of in the direction where they should go.
Well, I'm not going to review the policy with them because I'm not a licensed insurance agent, but I will refer them to half a dozen other insurance companies here in town who are straight up, and they do know how to audit your policy
You've
for you.
seen them do it firsthand.
Yes.
Well, John, thank you so much for being here this morning. I hope we're saving people a lot of headache down the road, and I hope they really pay attention to their homeowners insurance policies. It is very important. Hurricane season is coming fast.
Well, thank you for having me here today.
All right, we look forward to having you back, John. Let's send it over to Steph.
Pop the popcorn. Up next, meet a local girl who made it onto the silver screen. She's walking the red carpet as a movie extra in the feature film Blended.